Oh my God, I just love looking at the family tree of this family because it's so big and I'm just so proud because I started this family with Mia and Rumi as a teenager, Jordan as a child, and Zoe and Penelope even born yet. But it's also so messy because like Noah, he's is a mom or like Rumi and Rami, Rumi. His half brother is Imran Watson, but Imran has a child, Tyrone, with his other sister, Zoe. So like it's crazy. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention somebody is dead, and I did that. Let's see where he is. Where he is. Right here. Thomas Watson. Yeah, kinda did that. Hey guys, and welcome to this new YouTube channel, Cozy Coco Sim, and welcome to the first ever video. Right here in front of you, you're seeing the family Tanaka. This is a family that I've been playing for a couple of weeks right now, and right now they're at the stage that it's getting a bit interesting. So you're seeing the whole family, but we're not going to play with the entire family. We will play with parts of it, and I will also let you choose which family we will follow into the Tanaka family. You might see familiar faces like Torn Bailey. Let's jump into Cass and let's see where this family started. So let's jump ahead and get to know these people. We're starting off first with Ronin, the father of the family. I've started with together with Alma for this family. So this is Ronin. What I just like about Ronin is that his fashion sense is on point. Okay, a bit of background story. He's retired. He was a doctor. It's proud and a traditional man. So I must say he's looking good, fashion sense on point. Let's go to his traits. He is a bookworm, he is materialistic, he is self-assured, he is nosy, and he is a kleptomaniac. And his aspiration is to be fabulously wealthy. Let's go quickly to his outfits. You see him right here in his everyday wear. This is his formal wear, his athletic wear, his sleep wear. This is for party, swim, hot weather, and cold weather. So let's jump ahead to his wife, Alma, the mother of this family. Let's go to Alma. Alma is just a very lovely mom, I can say. She's a caretaker, she is a part-time worker, and she is just a devoted mom. Let's go to her traits first. She is a perfectionist, she is a maker, she is family orientated, cheerful, and she is romantically reserved. And her aspiration is to have a successful lineage. Let's go to her outfits. So this is her everyday wear, her formal wear, athletic, sleepwear, party, swim, and the hot and for the cold weather. So Rhoda and Alma Tanaka actually built a beautiful life together. At least it was on paper. Like I said, Ronin was a doctor and Alma wore many hats. Together, they've raised 5 children with 2 sets of twins. They had Mia and Rumi, then they had Jordan, and then they had the other twins, Zoe and Penelope. They raised the children in a very wealthy home where expectations were quite high. But reality had its own plans for the children. Let's get to know their children. So let's start with Mia. Um, Alma and Ronin first had their twin daughters named Rumi and Mia, and right now we're getting to know Mia first. Even though Mia and Rumi are twins, they are totally the opposites. Mia was everything a parent could ask for. She has a university degree, she is straight A student by the way, she has a fantastic acting career, and she is married to her man, Rick. Together they are raising 5 children. four biological and one adopted in Delta Valley. She was the golden child. She was untouched by the family storms. And let's go to her traits. She is a foodie. She is erratic. She is an overachiever. She is a little bit of a snob. And she is generous. And let's go to her outfits. This is her everyday wear. This is her formal wear. For athletic, sleep, her party outfits. This is her swimwear for the hot weather and for the cold weather. So, like, unlike the rest of the children of Alma and Ronin, I don't want to spoil that much. Mia is actually just a golden child. She is everything her heart could ask for. She is rich, she is wealthy, she has just everything. But let's go to her twin, Rumi, the opposites. Well, Rumi, she was tough, she was the chaos, she was suspended from school, rebellious, loud, fearless, but she still got a university degree. Also, thanks to Mia. The two sisters right now do have a difficult relationship, but they're working on to making it better. So Rumi was rough throughout her teenage years. Rumi was a tough one, and also in her dating and married and her young adult life, she had a difficult time actually. She fell in love with a woman named Romy Watson, which you guys may know in The Sims. And they had a son. They had Noah, the little boy of her. But she got blindsided actually when Romy left her and dumped her. Because of that, Romy had to move back home, but it actually healed old wounds. She's right now very close with her parents, and her parents also love her son Noah. So their relationship is much stronger right now. And right now, she is dating the superstar Storm Bailey that she met through Mia. She right now lives her dream life with her son Noah, and she has another kid named Zion with Thorn. She is wealthy, she is happy, and right now lives a happy family life. But Rumi wasn't Rumi if she had like crazy parties, a lot of tattoos, and just, yeah, loves to do crazy things. Let's go to her traits. Um, she is an art lover, she is a recycled disciple, she is clumsy, she is an animal enthusiast, and she is a freegan. And it's so sad, but actually, Rumi just wants to find her soulmates. And let's go to her outfits. This is her everyday wear, this is her formal wear, this is for athletic wear. This is her sleepwear. This is her party wear. This is her swimwear for the hot weather and for the cold weather. So even though Romy had a very hard childhood, very rough early years in her young adulthood, but she right now has a stable family home and she's pretty rich, I must say. Let's meet Jordan, the middle child and the only son of the family. He actually never cared for the grades, never cared for school because he was only focusing on sports and that were his calling. He followed it actually straight into stardom because he is pretty famous. He is a famous athlete right now, living in Sulani with his wife, and he has three daughters. He has one set of twin daughters named Hazel and Harper, and he has another daughter named Hope. He actually lives a life full of fame and comfort. But there are a couple of things, yeah, I must say, different with Jordan. He has like a lack of a backup plan. He has crazy spending money. And also, he's married to his wife Savannah, but he got two girlfriends on the side. So yeah, Jordan is also living a polygamous lifestyle. Well, he is very jealous if Savannah, his wife, does that. So yeah, that's quite interesting with Jordan. Let's go to his traits. He is self-assured, he's active, he's jealous, he's shady, and he is hot-headed. And of course, his aspiration is to be a bodybuilder. Let's check his outfits. This is his everyday wear for formal, athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, hot and cold weather. So this is Jordan, the only son with an, I must say, interesting life. So let's go to the fourth child of Ronin and Alma, and she's also a twin. But let's get to know Zoe first. So let's get to know Zoe. Zoe is also a twin with Penelope, and she is the fourth child of the family. She actually showed early promise. She was sweet, she was lovely, she was also a golden child, as we all thought. Ronin and Alma adored her, they loved her, and they thought, yes, she's going to follow her, so she's going to follow Ronin in his footsteps and becoming a doctor. Actually, everything changed. She got into high school. She met Imran Watson. Yes, Imran Watson, the son of Rami Watson. And she fell pregnant as a teenager. They had a relationship, they fell pregnant, and now they broken up. Right now, Zoe is living alone with her son and she's trying to make, yeah, life just work. She has two part-time jobs. She is dropped out of high school. She's trying to pay the rent. Yeah, everything just going a bit different for her path, unfortunately. Ronan and Alma are trying to support her. They bought her a small house, but she was like, no, I don't want to live off your money, so rent it to me. So she's renting it. But yeah, Zoe is actually struggling every single day and just trying to make it without family supporting her. They do, but from a distance. So let's go to her traits. She is a geek, she is cringe, she is paranoid, and she is also a bit socially awkward. And her aspiration still is to earn a academic degree, a university degree, because she finds it important to learn. Let's see what life will give to her. Let's go first to her outfits. So this is her everyday wear. This is her formal wear. This is athletic. This is for sleepwear. Her party outfits, her swimwear, and hot and cold outfits. And there is Penelope, the fifth child and the twin to Zoe. Um, Penelope is actually a quiet sim. She just watched it all. She watched Mia's Fame, Rumi's Rebellion, Jordan Rise, and she was also Zoe's fall. Right now she's living with her parents in San Sequoia, and life is just boring for her right now. She's like, huh, where's all the drama? Where's all the fuss? But it's actually great. It's actually working out great for her because Penelope is thriving. She is top of her class. She is active, she is calm, she is present, and no one expected her from her, but she is outshining Zoe. But she is still at home. Child was so fearless. He was rough. They were like, oh my God, is this another Jordan? Is this another Rumi? We were hoping on Sumias, but we got another Rumi or Jordan. But Penelope actually changed because of the family drama. Rumi's life was pretty chaotic. Jordan's life was pretty weird as well. I mean, she saw her twin sister falling in love and getting pregnant at such a young age. So she's like, nah, I'm taking it easy. So here's Penelope. She actually doesn't have an interesting story yet, but I have plans for her. Let's go to her outfit first. This is her everyday wear. This is her formal wear. This is her athletic wear. This is her sleepwear. This is her party wear. This is her swimwear. This is for the hot weather. And this is for the cold weather. Let's go to her traits. She is a creative sim. She's also an overachiever. She is skeptical. And she is an idealist. And as aspiration, she has to be goal orientated. So she is a pretty cool sim, I must say. I really like Penelope. start Penelope as a so right now Ronin and Alma Tanaka are living with their daughter Penelope as everyone have moved out. Mia is living with her husband Rick and her five children in Del Sol Valley. Mia is also out of the house. She's also living in Del Sol Valley. She's actually Mia's neighbor, and she's living right now with her two children, Noah and Zion, and her boyfriend Tom Bailey. Jordan is living in Silani as he is like, well, I'm rich, I'm famous, I can live nearby the beach. He has like a full modern home. The neighborhood wasn't quite happy with it. But yeah, he's living with his wife and three children in Sulani. And Zoe was living with Imran. Now she's broken up. Right now she lives in San Sequoia alone with her son Tyrone. And she's just trying to, yeah, have a life, make up without her family wealth. So, with four children out in the world living their own life, having a happy family, and one Penelope still at home, Ronin and Alma are finally feel the stillness return. But with the calm comes the question, what does a parent do when the chaos ends? And and also, how will Penelope lives unfold now with four siblings out of the house? She got full attention. She can do whatever she wants at home because she's the only child. What will life bring her? If not for Penelope, what will life give to Jordan? I mean, he has crazy spending habits. He has a wife with two girlfriends on the side. Yeah, will his fame go on top of his head? And what will happen with Mia, our golden child? Will forever be this quiet around her? Will everything be okay and everything so fine for her? Will everything just go so smoothly in her life? Or will something change? And Rumi has finally found peace. For how long though? For how long will this peace be there? Until another storm will enter her life. And how will Zoe's life turn out? I mean, she's young and her life already is like chaos. But will it be forever chaos? Or will the quietness return? And will she have once have a normal lifestyle? Will she go to university, earn that degree? What will happen to Zoe? If you are curious, just like I am, I think you should like and subscribe and leave a comment down below on what do you think this family is going into right now. What do you think for Mia? What do you think for Rumi? What do you think for Jordan? But especially for this girl right here, Penelope, because I haven't thought of any life choice for her. What will she do? Will she be a doctor? Will she be married? Will she be married with a man or a woman? Will she have biological child? Will she have a science baby? We'll see how the life of all these Sims in this family will go turn out. Then I suggest like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Share your thoughts. Ciao.